All right, so this is essentially the same exact machine, except for it's almost completely exposed. It has helical blades as well. So these are offset, and each one of them has a tooth rather than a straight bar. This makes a cleaner cut and a quieter cut. We just upgraded these a couple of years ago. When I'm operating this, I never want to pull this guard out of the way. If I do, I need to turn the power to the machine off, so that's what this key is. And then you can also unplug it to the wall or hit the breaker. So you guys should never be doing any maintenance on this, but that's so you know that's what you want to do if you're ever doing maintenance. With this, it's just like the inside of the planer. This bed is slightly lower than this one because I want to be able to put even pressure across the whole piece as I press it through. In order to do that, whatever it took off has to be the difference in height of this bed to this bed. This is all calibrated. Don't mess with any of that. This is the angle, the depth of the cut right here. So this is the set screw. This should always be locked. And you shouldn't mess with this until you've taken maybe the furniture making class. But this is how you'll get your edge to be crisp and clean as well. Again, just like the compound miter saw and the table saw and pretty much everything else, I'm going to press it down and in. Same thing applies here. I want to take and I want to look at the arch of this piece. Now with the other piece, I wanted to take, because the roller's on top, I had the arch like this. With this one, the roller's on the bottom. So I want to take this part and take it and have the arch facing this way, right? So that I'm trimming this top edge and that edge. And as I press through, it should take it off. Looks like somebody has adjusted this to 0. We'll give it a run. We'll see if it cuts. As I press this, I press it in, I press it down, I push through. It shouldn't be able to do it through because the blade should be stopping it. So we'll see if it'll work. And then when I'm done, I come back over here, I do it again, if I need to do it again. When I'm pressing in and down, I'm pressing and moving the material through nice and slow. I generally try to stay at least 3 inches, if not more, away from that blade. I don't want to hold pressure down as I go through. Who knows what could happen? Some sort of failure. I could slip. That's why this is here. So if I slip, I don't put my hand into the blade. The best way to avoid that, put pressure on the piece as you push it through. Push down, push into the fence. I hold that pressure down and in. I can come to this side. I can pull as I press down and in. So at no point did I have to put my hand above that blade. Or I can use a push stick or a push pad to where I press this in and I press it through all the way. Now there's a point where I can't really push it in. I can push it down and it might get my material out of skew. So sometimes I like these, sometimes I don't. It depends on the application. I'm going to go ahead and start this up and show you and then shut it right back out.